My name is Nadernejad, and I am an online reputation management specialist, meaning I help people with negative online reputations, people, businesses, anybody you can imagine, fix and repair their online presence. We have a team of 5 people, 3 full-time, including myself, and 2 of our contractors have been working with us for the past 3 years. So we are very close-knit. And we have been helping people from all walks of life suppress negative content on the first page of Google. But I have a story as to why I wanted to work in online reputation management. This is my why. It is why I decided this is an important industry to go into. It is the reason I have dedicated hours, hundreds of thousands of hours, I don't know that, but it's definitely been over 1,000, towards helping people repair their online reputations. I was a journalist. And I went to school for journalism. I have a Bachelor of Journalism honors degree from the University of King's College in Halifax, Nova Scotia, one of Canada's most prestigious journalism schools. And I thought for a long time I would become a television reporter. Ever since I was 14 or 15 years old, I was on radio, heavy interest in politics. I interviewed Canadian politicians such as Dean Del Mastro. I interviewed people from our public Canadian broadcaster, CBC, the former chief correspondent of CBC News, Peter Mansbridge, and host of The Next Chapter, Sheila Rogers. I also spoke to other interesting people like the first Canadian to walk in space, Chris Hadfield. And over the years, I really thought I would become a journalist and perhaps go and work for the CBC. It wasn't until I was in university. I ended up doing an internship at CTV News Atlantic in Halifax, and I was offered a position. And I nearly took that position because it was a wonderful newsroom, wonderful staff. I learned so many amazing things. But at the time, I'd already been building my own marketing agency when I was about 18, 19, 20. I had a roster of about 8 or 9 clients. But we were managing to move into reputation management. We were having clients that were saying, hey, help us fix our online reputations. And I had this one client. He was a fitness instructor and he had speeding on the highway, tax evasion. We suppressed the negative content. We got him his old job back. He was in tears on the phone. And that was when I realized, hey, we're gonna go full in. These clients that we have in full service marketing, when we're done with them, we're done for good. Let's go into online reputation management. And so that's what I decided to do. And ever since then, we've been helping people from all walks of life fix their online reputations. We worked with a former Chilean presidential candidate. We've worked with county commissioners across the US. We've worked with people in private equity. We've worked with startup founders in the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK. We've worked with very interesting, unique businesses. But at the end of the day, journalists get to learn about people. We get to tell their stories. What I do is very similar. What our team does is very similar. We get to learn about people. We get to tell their stories. The only difference is we get to tell their stories in the best light. We don't always have to report on the negative things. We talk about struggles and the pitfalls of being human, but we don't report on everything. We don't turn to the dark side of the news. We don't look at the bad things people have done because that's what makes the news. If it bleeds, it leads. We don't follow that philosophy. We help people bring out the elements that are the best about them. We help people showcase what makes them great and represent themselves in the best way in the media. And that's what we do at Nadernejad Media, and we're expanding, and every day we're growing, and it is the most rewarding thing, and I'm so happy to be part of online reputation management. We're working hard inside of the servicing clients. It takes a lot of time because these campaigns run very long. They require rigorous effort. But at the end of the day, we love what we do, and we think this is the industry for us. It's going to change, it's going to expand. Reputation will encompass everything. It's not just going to be on your phones and on Google search. It's going to be in Facebook Meta. It's going to be in the cloud. It's going to be all over the place in 4D reality. We're going to have audio recognition, I promise you. Your voice will be able to be recognized by search engines. Very scary, but we're seeing the future. And there will always be reputation and first impression. So we're here to stay. We want to make ourselves timeless. And that was my story of how I was a journalism student, and I moved out of that place of thinking I would become a journalist into becoming a business owner and running Nadernejad Media Incorporated. And really making this passion our future. So just a little story for you. If you need reputation help, click the calendar link down below and we'd be happy to help. Thank you for watching.